What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, back again with another video, man. You guys already know we do that Tokyo Revengers every Tuesday mornings. You already know, man. If you're new to the channel, well, now you know as well. We do this every Tuesday morning, so the chapter drops. Alright, last chapter started out, obviously Mikey's still in a vegetative state, and Shinichiro's still, like, rolling him around, taking care of him and all that. And him, Baji, and Mikey, they end up visiting Sanzu, or picking him up, because he had just got a juvie, because he was slashing niggas with katanas back then, too. Still slashing niggas with katanas. And, Sanzu seen his boy all frail, sick, still in a vegetative state, and he tried to, he held his hand like, damn, man, like, my boy is, he's in a bad state, mentally and physically, you feel me? And then we've seen that Mikey actually died in that timeline, so that's one big motivator, obviously, for Shinichiro to even time leap and stuff. But then we need to know how he time leaps. So fast forward, we go to this club, and there's these guys in the club talking about that there's an old homeless man outside talking crazy, talking about that he could time travel, he needs a trigger, or else he can't do it. And then, Shinichiro got intrigued by that, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna ask these guys. And then they, just being dickheads and shit, so he whooped their ass. Of course he's mad and shit, so he was trying to force an answer out of them. So he whooped their ass, which is always really interesting, because I think I even questioned this before. It's interesting that Mikey said that his older brother, Shinichiro, couldn't fight necessarily, or at least he wasn't a fighter, even though, like, obviously the Sano family, like, they literally learn how to they do martial arts. Like, the grandfather teaches him martial arts in the dojo, so it wouldn't make sense for him to be a bad fighter per se. I can understand if he just doesn't want to fight, but to be a bad fighter, like, martial arts, more than the common person. So that was interesting. But he whooped their ass, and yeah, man. So I'm excited to get to this next chapter to see if he finds the homeless guy in this chapter, the time leaper here, and whatnot. So let's get into it right now. What chapter is this? Chapter 271 of Tokyo Revengers. Let's get into it. All right. Shinichiro is heartbroken after losing Mikey at the end of 4 years caring for him. Yeah, 4 years. What kind of time leaper is he? Okay, I was reading a little side note. You know what I'm saying? It was hard to read, y'all know. Anyway, are you a time leaper? So all right. So he's already there with the guy, this homeless guy. I wonder if this homeless guy is somebody that we know. That would be interesting, right? Like somebody that. Well, maybe not though. I don't think so. Yeah, because he looks older. I don't think this is somebody that we know. We'll see. Tell me, how do I go back in time? And the chapter's called Empty Wish. And this dude's just laughing and shit. What the hell? This man look crazy. Jesus Christ. Boy, Shin, the fuck's wrong with you? You really believe those drunkards? Hey, are you even listening? Shut up. He said, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck what you guys say or cause. I'm sick of this. Shut the fuck up. I'm going through shit. As you can see, obviously. I'm just trying to cope. I'm trying to find if there's any way I can do anything I can to get my brother back. You feel me? I can't with you. I'm heading home. Hey, are you listening to me? I won't hand this power over to anyone. It wasn't easy for me to get it in the first place. I want to save my brother. That's interesting. So I guess only one person can have the time leaping ability at a time, because he's implying that, like, if he were to hand over the power, he wouldn't have it no more, because he said it was hard for him to get in the first place, and he's like, yeah, he's very reluctant to, like, pass it on. I can give this power to you if you want it, but would you do that for these powers? Do that for these powers? Interesting. How foolish. What is that? For what do you mean by that? I want these powers so much that I got it by killing the person in front of me. But, like, why? Like, who? Like, what is this? Like, is it, like, who's giving the power out? Because obviously this guy's not the originator. He's just simply somebody that had it before Shinichiro. So, like, who's giving this? Is this, like, some kind of demon? Because that's some demonic shit right there. To kill somebody in order to get it, like, that's an interesting trade right there. But that begs the question for me, right? How the fuck Takamichi get it? Because Takamichi was the one that got pushed and damn near killed, right? So how would Takamichi get the ability if he was, like, on the receiving end of that? That's interesting. That is really interesting. Oh, I just realized he did say killing the person in front of me. So you have to kill the person previously that has it. That's interesting. Okay. And he's about to hit the homeless guy. Wow, he killed the homeless guy. What the fuck? He's still laughing and shit. Just like me, you chose to kill. Shut up. Curse you, shut up. Whoa, this is crazy. Shinichiro is really like, he's on that dark impulse Mikey type shit right there. The only difference is that his eyes is like light. Well, actually, no, it's not. It's still dark too. It's still dark. He's in a trance too though. This is interesting, bro. It's like I'm just getting more and more questions as I learn more. You know what I'm saying? That I always like that. Whenever I'm reading something or watching something, I always like to like get more information, but also being even more clueless. It just makes everything more worth it when you really get everything, you know what I'm saying? Like learn everything in the series. Damn, in the puddle of blood, he just killed the homeless dude. The thing is, I know Shinichiro is not really thinking properly and thinking straight, but I would have at least have asked him different questions. But maybe this is the reason why things went wrong, because Shinichiro wasn't being, he wasn't using his due diligence to like ask the man questions. But then again, the man was kind of like this homeless man is kind of crazy, so I don't know how much he would have really gotten out of him, but I don't know. He could have gotten something more, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But this is crazy. Did he get bashed in his head into? Oh my God. He's dead. I killed him. That means I should be going back to Shinichiro was not thinking that shit through at all. Where did Wakaza go? Did Wakaza just like leave? Oh yeah, he did leave. Yeah, he said I'm headed home. Yeah, never mind. He did leave. Yep. Go back. What? Is this for real? I'm not going back to the past. Like, nigga, you see, he's crazy right now. I can't, I'm not even gonna blame him. I mean, of course you just killed somebody, but like, he's really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's crazy. Like, you can tell, obviously he's crazy. He's broken. Because just like the glass breaking, which people on Twitter, shout out to Twitter for noticing, like, when he was punching the walls, it reminded them of like, I think ending 1 had the glass shattering, like with Takemichi in there. And I think the OP has it too, like on the logo or whatever. But yeah, he like, I just killed a man and I'm trying to go back to the past. He's like, what the fuck am I even thinking? He like, what the fuck? Next day, July 30th, I'm gonna go drop by Shinichiro's place. What's up with Shinichiro? I'm a little worried. Oh, fuck. He was about to jump off a goddamn... Wow, the parallels. And you know what, too? What the... You know something I just forgot, too? Mikey is a trigger as well, right? Yeah, he became a trigger, too. The same kind of thing happened. Trigger for Takemichi. Same thing happened when he, damn near was going to fall off and Mikey caught him. Takemichi caught him. So, Sanzu is essentially Shinichiro's hero, and I'm assuming he's going to be his trigger too, which is something I did predict, and I know a lot of people also probably predict that as well. So, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Wow. So, Sanzu is like the Naruto role when it comes with Shinichiro, which is interesting, man. Wow. What the hell are you doing, Shinichiro? This muddy stream, I'll die for sure. Why are you talking nonsense? Get down from there. Today is the day of Manjiro's accident. I want to go back to that day. Oh, okay. So that was 4 years on that same day. And he's saying, I want to go back. Oh, see, this will reinforce it. This makes this because like Sanzu, right? I keep saying like he's the trigger. And knowing or seeing like the same plane incident, right? Where Mikey got the accident, he fell, got into a vegetative state and all that. And then Sanzu was the one that took the fall for it and like got his mouth scarred up and shit. You know, like that's, wow. Cause he knew like, I'll do anything just for him to, damn. And well, we was all getting on Mikey, or not all of us, but a lot of people were getting on Mikey's ass for like just being crazy. Not really his fault per se, like even when we didn't know the context, the full context. It was more like, it was just crazy that he was always like that, and it kind of felt like it was out of nowhere when Wakui introduced that, because it's like, what the fuck? But now everything makes so much sense that it's like, okay, I'm actually okay with that incident now, somehow. I was, like, a lot of people hated that whole chapter, right? And even me included, I was like, damn, Mikey. Like, I was starting to dislike him a lot. Even though I had, you know, he lost people and stuff, but I was like, you still shouldn't do that. But then now this changes so much because now I'm like, okay, I'm actually okay with it. I don't feel bad for Sanzu. I don't feel bad for, you know, like it. Wow. No, you can't. Shinichiro, he actually jumped. Finally, I can be at ease. Oh, wow. Okay, so he fell. Now he's like underwater. And then he's back. Wow. And he's back in the past. What the get out of the way, huh? Oh my God. Mikey appears in front of Shinichiro, who took his own life. Wow. And like I said, the more that we learn, the more that we still don't know. How exactly is this ability even, like, how are you able to get this ability? The homeless guy said, yes, you have to kill somebody in order to do that. So he killed him, right? And then he was like, damn, like, why don't I have the ability? But it seems like, and now going back to like Takemichi too, which like I keep saying, the more that you learn, there's still more to learn. Because even though now I know that for sure, like you would have to like die or something, at least in Shinichiro's case, like we know for certain he like, I mean Takemichi too, but I just don't understand how the that's what I mean by the more that you learn, there's more to learn after that. Because how the hell does Takemichi, because I don't think he went through this exact like this. And Shinichiro makes sense. I think like his mind itself, like wanting to go back and like having a plan to going back and like, you know, like I feel like that makes sense, even though we still need to know exactly how it happened, but it still makes sense of how, I guess you can say, it just makes more sense that it was him that was able to do that because he was already like focused on that. Takemichi wasn't. So it's interesting how he, you know, damn, this shit's great, bro. And he went right back to that incident, the airplane incident. That's crazy. Wow. You know something too? Well, I don't know. Okay, well, I can't wait to see the next chapter because I want to see exactly how the incident took place. Because Mikey still looked like a really, you know, chill person, right? He looks happy playing with his airplane. I don't think he like, it don't seem like this is the same Mikey that would like fuck up Sanzu. Unless the dark impulses came about because Shinichiro went back and for some reason it's kind of like, it triggers like that same trance and vegetative state and darkness and shit that he had in the other timeline, so it kind of carry over to his. It's like, it's almost like you just uploaded some kind of like, I don't know, like you got some, like a new hard drive in the system or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's interesting. This chapter is gonna get a, this was a very intense chapter, very intense. Like the whole, like, god damn, man, it was a great chapter. I give this chapter a 9 out of 10. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm glad that this series is really back on track, because, you know, the 3 deities arc was kind of like, I don't know, something about it just, it didn't have that flair that the series once had. It wasn't an awful arc, by far not an awful arc, but I think I gave it like a 6 overall. But like, now a lot of these things are reinforcing some of the stuff in that arc and before too, like a lot, you know. Man, oh yeah, I wanted to see something. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I hope I probably can't find it. I'm not gonna lie, I probably can't find it. It was about something that Mikey had said. He was saying something about, I forgot, it was around the I think it was at the end of the Black Dragons arc when him and Takemichi was on the motorcycle. He had said something about like something about Shinichiro and like him not being there and he didn't know why or something. Like, that's, I guess it's kind of referring to all the shit that we're seeing right now, like him not, like, something not connecting with him. I forgot exactly what it was though, damn. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, he said something about like he didn't know why his like something about like something that wasn't connected with him about his brother. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, you feel me? But I might probably, if you, okay, I'm saying this right now, I probably edit the last like minute or two out just because maybe, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, you guys already know I enjoyed the chapter. Let me know down below how you guys feel about this chapter and the next chapters, any predictions for the next chapters and whatnot. And yeah, man, see you guys all in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys then.